I'm ashamed that I ever created that enemy. And let's rejoice where we at. I rewrote the devil's story just to take our power back. Carnated.
Same. I wanna see the letter when you look so good, look so fine.
Okay, all set to go. Now, Jake McCarthy.
Jake McCarthy.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
This is Corbin Carroll. Outside.
Ball one, no strike.
And that's ball one. Runner at first with no outs here.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
In the dirt. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw to second. Save. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
First and second, no outs. Here's Ketel Marte, and that's in for a strike. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. First and second here, no outs.
That's out.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Jimenez. One at second. How about that double play?
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. at the plate now. That's ball one. Springer racing after it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Rogers Center. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve. And because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Andres Jimenez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And he grounds one to the right side. Fair ball. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And that drops in for a strike.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Got him. And there's one down. Anthony Santander at the plate. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
At the belt and fires. Into the outfield, base hit. The throw in. And he's out.
He's out.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Ground ball left side. Whips it across. Third out. That ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Eugenio Suarez. Gosman back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swings through that.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And now 1 and 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Springer makes his way towards it. Brings it in. One away. And now it's Josh Naylor. And a foul ball. Gosman. He gets a lot of swing and miss. And he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Next pitch is outside. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
He goes down looking. And now the DH, Adrian Del Castillo. In the dirt, 1-0. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside low. And the count is 2-2. Second inning here. No score. Bichette. Slings it across. And that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Now here is Will Wagner. And that one hit to first. One up, one down. And the batter is George Springer. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Out of here. That's worth the price of admission. It's 1-0. Base is empty, one away. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. And takes low for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Foul ball there. Next offering is in for a strike. Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Ernie Clement in now. Takes ball one off the plate. There's the strike up high, and it's 1-1. That to right. Carroll settles under this one. Makes the catch, inning over. Back now in Toronto. And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. And that's in the dirt. Ball one. A little bit low.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Varsho under this one. Makes the catch, and there's one down. So digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. Perdomo in his 4th year, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And that one sliced foul. 1 out, base is empty. Sets him down looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake McCarthy. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Ouch, that one drilled him. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound.
That's back-to-back singles for him. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Corbin Carroll now at the plate. Walked his first time. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. Tying run is at first here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Santander racing after it. And that is that. And we're back at the plate. Alejandro Kirk.
Leading up for Toronto, the catcher, Alejandro.
In the air, right field. And it drops in. And a good start to the inning. So the lineup flips over. Here's Andres Jimenez. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Slider right there.
0-1.
Next offering is down low. Gallen cites the fact that as a kid he had small hands, and that allowed him to develop his changeup. Still a really good pitch for him now as a major leaguer. Kirk gets his lead at first with nobody out. Right through there for a strike. Double play ball to second. Acrobatic throw for one. Drops it, but they're saying it was on the transfer. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Struck out looking his first time. There goes the runner. That one fouled off. Yo, 1.
That's a ball.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
Three balls, 1 strike.
This one in the dirt. Three-1 is on the way. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Anthony Santander. Fought off foul. That one is absolutely belted onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Bichette takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. New inning getting started. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. And that's fouled off. Oh, 1 down. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 1-1. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, these Diamondbacks doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That catches the outside corner, and it's 1-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Got him swinging. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Josh Naylor. Struck out looking at his first at bat. That one pushed foul. That's in there. 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
Fastball is outside.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. Gets a piece and stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Del Castillo now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And that's outside. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Naylor off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. D-backs get 1 on the solo jack. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Will Wagner. Fouled off left side.
Well, these Blue Jays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Ball 1 there.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Perdomo on to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. That one off the mark. Ball 1. There's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Raging back towards the wall. Up against the wall and brings it in. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Grounded out his first time up. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. And another ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Nope,
Clement takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. High in the air, out to right. Carroll gets under it, and that's the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, all set for the start of the inning. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Gosman back to work. Springer racing after it. And there's one away. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that turns the lineup over. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Jake McCarthy will hit next. He's 2 for 2. That clips the corner. Springer, long run into the gap. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Corbin Carroll getting ready to hit.
Corbin Carroll.
And that's down, a base hit. The relay to second, but he's in there easily. Go ahead run on base. Ketel Marte up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. That one misses, and that's ball 1. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position, and we're at the top of the 5th. Santander ranging into the alley, makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. On the corner for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground to first. Naylor takes it himself, and a couple of quick outs. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. That's outside, and that's ball 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Slice down the right side. Two down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Gurriel. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Sandlin goes 5 feet 11 inches, 28 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Late that time, it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Both 2 in this one. And a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Stepping in, Josh Naylor. Just missed. And Naylor swings through that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
The 2-1. And that is out of play.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That missed by a lot. Full count now.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, 1 out. Next is the designated hitter, Adrian Del Castillo. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. There's the strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
No ball, 2 strikes.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. And they tack on 3. It's 4-1. 1 down. Gabriel Moreno digs in now. And that one fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that gets down for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
McCarthy stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. In the dirt. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Squirts away a little bit. Perdomo off of first with 2 away. And it's fouled away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Hauls it in to end the inning. 3-run shot for Arizona. It's now 4-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Anthony Santander. just missed.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one ripped. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Kendall Graveman comes on now.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And he takes a strike. That one missed. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 2. Runner at second, nobody out. That's in there. It's 2-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And next is the designated hitter, Will Wagner. And a foul ball. 1 out and a runner at second. On a line out towards center. McCarthy snags it on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Springer in the box again. Takes a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
That's a ball.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Out to short, Perdomo. Zips it to first. That takes care of Springer. And that is that. Back now in Toronto. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 50, Aaron.
And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a ground ball to first.
Out.
That's the first out in the top of the 7th. Ketel Marte now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. And that one is downstairs. 1-0.
1-1, no strikes.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Next offering in the dirt. And now it's filled up 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
And that is Springer. And that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. That one down the line and foul ball. Swing and a foul out of play. Swings and he can't hang on. He's able to win the race to the bag, and that's out number one on a tough play. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And there's a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The Jays trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's off the inside edge. And the count's full. And that one hammered. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carroll going back on this one. And that one is off the wall. And he's got a double.
Knock, knock on my door.
Now a chance for Andres Jimenez. 1 for 3. New pitcher on now, Kyle Nelson. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Swanson back to work. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Swings and misses. 0-2. And that's outside. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Gone. And they add to the lead. It's 5-1. Josh Naylor stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that one finds its way through.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it. But he put a great swing on it, right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And now it's going to be Adrian Del Castillo. Makes the grab, one away. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. 0 for 3 in this one. Swung on, belted. That one back. Tattooed and gone. He circles the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-1. Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Reaching for it and brings it in. 2 down, bases empty. And now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Fair ball.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And first offering is fouled off. Varsho under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to.
Trey Jameson will take over here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
On the ground to the left. And it gets by him. Guerrero around second, headed for third. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And now they have runners at the corners.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Next to hit, Will Wagner. And there's a foul ball. That's inside. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. A run comes in on the play. 2 on, 1 out. Here's George Springer. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Ryan Thompson.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. McCarthy tracks it down for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Varsho in the box now. No balls and a strike. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Headed towards the corner. Carroll hustling after it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Ball in the dirt, blocked. Bichette over at second. Wagner at first. 2 out of the inning. Ground ball right side. And that's just foul. Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Three and two.
That one ripped right center field. Going, gone. He made him pay for that one. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-5. So 2 down. And the batter now, Ernie Clement. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Now 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. There's a strike. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Back here at Rogers Center. Now it's going to be Ketel Marte. First pitch, and he just misses. Green, in his 9th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. And now 2-0. And a foul ball. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 3. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
3-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Santander makes the grab, 1 down. Now up next for Arizona, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count. No, that's foul.
And that one is in the dirt. Now 1-2.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now for the Jays, Alejandro. So they turn to their closer, Kevin Ginkel.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Gurriel handles the chance, and there's one away. He's 2 outs away. Andres Jimenez, the next to hit. And that's in there for strike one. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That's off the inside corner, and the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Just missing there. 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air, left field. Gurriel makes the grab for the second out. So they're down to their final out. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Just missed. And that drops in for a strike. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Blue Jays down to their final strike. Lifted to left, and that should do it. That's the ball game. Gallen with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
You can